HeForShe is a solidarity movement for gender equality conducted by UN Women. Anyone who knows HeForShe, could you raise your hand, please? Anyone who have been, know about, Emma Watterson's speech on the YouTube, she made a speech on the UN Women about the HeForShe. Anyway, so Nagoya University has been selected as one of the University Impact Champions to promote HeForShe. So that's why we organized HeForShe event tonight. So I really appreciate all of your participation today. In your handouts, we have a program for today. So it's going to be two parts. One is for the workshop to prevent gender-based violence, and the second part is Ideathon. Why gender violence we have to talk about? That's one of the HeForShe commitments. Universities in North America or Australia, gender-based violence is a really big problem. And we also understand that, that issue is not so much talked about in Japan, but it could be like underreported. And I'm sure there's many problems we have. So we want you to discuss what we could eradicate gender-based violence from campus life. But in order to do that, I also want you to educate yourself about the gender-based violence. That's why we're going to have a workshop in the first part.
Today, I'd like to invite you to participate in this 40-minute activity or workshop on date rape. So, date rape, this term has been around for decades already, because I created this workshop 20 years ago. But I'm wondering how many of you are familiar with this term, date rape? Yay! So how many of you are not familiar with this? Is your first time to hear about date rape? Yay, thank you. So this is why I'm here and you're here today, to learn about what date rape is and how to prevent it. We are going to work on stories by two college students, Keiko and Satoru. You are going to work in a group, and then eventually two groups will merge into a larger group.
Lack of indicating.
They like each other.
Look, they're enjoying the party, and Satoru saw, and Satoru saw Keiko looked sexy and attractive.
Lack of communication among both the parties, and also misunderstanding.
Lack of communication and misunderstanding, and therefore this is what I would call date rape. Date rape is a sexual contact without consent. So the lack of consent was caused by because of the many different reasons. Lack of communication, lack of understanding of each other, and there are many things that you can think about as the causes of this incident. So, sexual contact without consent, this is the key word. This is the definition of sexual assault. If this is happening on campus, we want to prevent it. How do you do it? How do you prevent it or eradicate campus violence?
And then please discuss what we could do to eradicate those gender-based violence. Now we studied, date rape happen in situations that everybody kind of familiar with. So date rape is not something happens in developing countries. It's happened here too. So please use like next 20 minutes to discuss what could be the solutions to eradicate gender-based violence. You have 5 more minutes.
Just right.
So
Outreach program from the university.
From students, university students.
になるもの日本の英文とかが結構今度見つけるシーンがなくってそうっていうのが結構影響
good communication and clear verbal communication, then it's very easier to know each other?
Obviously, there could be some alcohol education programs for learning how to know your different limits
Educate
for
them
everything.
about date rape or even like sex life in
Think
general.
about women. It can happen to a man as well. It's a very important thing, and that's a change that we need to have in our mind. Rape doesn't happen only with women.
When we were a high school student, we don't have much education about such tragedy, but we think this kind of workshop should be also proposed for the high school student and junior
A
high
lecture.
school.
That is important thing is that is mandatory.
We
Not
thinking
optional.
about making a short film. Maybe we can use this case study to make a film and open a short film in the university, or even we can use it in the mass media like TV commercial.